Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take
It's !join. You know the line in the little dot, the !join, followed by your question. So like !join with no spaces in between, just like you did the question mark finances. Right, !join, a space and then finances. Yeah, the Nightbot will add you to the list. Thank you, Jasmine, for your donation. I appreciate you. Hi, Ariana. Hi, Erica. Hi, Jenstar. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Denise. Hi, Irish Eyes. Hello. Beloved Calypso. Hello. Hi, Tammy. How's everyone? Hi, Firefly. Hi, Wolf Bandit. Hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome. Hi, Dr. Fizza. Hi, Vivi. It's any questions you want as always. There's no theme again tonight. I wasn't sure if I was even going to be on tonight, but I'm here, so that's exciting. I will not be on tomorrow, though. I definitely will not be on tomorrow. Moonbeam's not around, so. Hi, Pure Heart. Hello. I will be back on Sunday, though, and for members, there is a members readings on Monday as well, every Monday. So there's a legal disclaimer in the description if you want to check that out. You're hanging in there? That's awesome. I'm glad everyone's hanging in there. I feel like we're all doing that right now, eh? Hopefully spring and summer comes and that makes things a little bit less stressy, eh? Yeah, so I was gonna say something else that I don't even remember. Hi, Dream! How are you? I'm gonna switch the screen so we can get started. There we go. Jasmine, thank you again for the donation. Why have I been having bad dreams about my dad who is alive? Let's see. Why is Jasmine dreaming about her, or having bad dreams about her dad while he is still alive? Why is Jasmine having bad dreams about her dad while he's still alive? Oh, I hear you, Jen. Did you join the list? Nightbot is not a real person. That's what I wanted to say during my intro. Nightbot's not a real person. It's just a program that keeps track of the list for me. The only way to join is exclamation mark join with your question. Let's see. For Jasmine, what does Jasmine need to know about why she's having bad dreams about her dad right now? Sorry, I feel like the first ones always take me a while to get that energy going. I lost the card here, so maybe this is something. 5 of Cups in the dark. Okay. What does Jasmine need to know about her dad? Why is she having bad dreams about her dad? Oh, man. It looks like your dream is kind of like indicating some sort of healing. So I don't know if your dad's going through a healing phase or if you're going through a healing phase and your mind is just kind of like, that's what dreams are. Dreams is like you have this deep thought in the back of your mind, or subconscious mind, same thing. And your brain tries to turn that thought into pictures. So that's why sometimes the pictures don't really make sense of what it's trying to tell you, but it seems like you're going through some sort of healing. For the 5 of Cups is in the dark. I feel like whatever it is, you're ready to deal with this healing. Maybe it's repressed feelings or repressed emotions that you buried. Maybe buried this from your childhood. I don't know. But now it seems like your mind is ready to deal with it and heal from it properly now. Yeah, I also feel this energy of you going through a phase of like really intense emotions, where you're feeling a little bit denial about these emotions, where you wanting to reject these emotions, whatever that is. The moon is here too. The moon is also representing your subconscious mind, right? Something that's coming from there. The Page of Cups is in the dark, so I don't know if you've talked to your dad about these dreams. Maybe he might be able to give you some clarity about what is going on here. This is a card. It says, you are a badass being full of life and possibilities. Through this, you may find a path to your best self. And I truly believe that is what's happening here. Let's clarify. Can we get some more advice for Jasmine about what is going on here? Can we get some more advice for Jasmine of what's going on here? The Five Cups of the Dark again. You know, Five Cups of the Dark is like you're going through some healing. Some shadow work kind of thing may help as well. Yeah, the Five of Cups came out again, so that's the healing. The Knight of Wands, you know, feel inspired, get some new ideas, get yourself creative, think of the positive side of things. You know, get yourself sparked up, you know, like sparked to some sort of creativity or, you know, even some art therapy or some sort of thing like that. You know, art therapy is just like coloring or painting or whatever that makes you feel good, you know, even just singing and dancing, right? For the Four of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like you're still going through it. Like it hasn't completely finished its course of whatever this is for you right now. You're both going through healing right now. Yeah, I feel like that is what this is all about. And the cards are like saying that you're on the right road, you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path, and you're going to come out of this better than you are now. Oh, there's a hidden message from the universe as well. The Five of Swords. Ooh. The Side of Swords is like, you know, be compassionate to yourself, be compassionate to your dad. You know, you don't want to rush this, just let it go as it goes. I feel like you're going through a phase of learning some lessons and resolving some issues, and, you know, letting go of any regrets or anything like that too. That is what I got. Irish Eyes, hello. When will the male Aries break since season's month? For Irish Eyes, when will the male Aries break silence? Season's month. I don't really do timing Irish, but I'll see what I got. For Irish Eyes, what is Irish Eyes need to know about the male Aries breaking silence? So what is Irish Eyes need to know about the male Aries breaking silence right now? When will we do this? Oh man. I feel like you will. I feel like you will. He hasn't made his decision yet. He's still thinking about it. He's still weighing his options of what exactly he wants to say to you and what, you know, what is important, what's not. Um, but yeah, I feel like it's gonna take some time. He still has a broken heart or whatever's going on between the two of you. He's still not completely over it yet, but I feel like when he feels the time is right, he will reach out and message you though, or contact you somehow. Let's see. Can we get some clarification of what this Two of Cups is? The Seven of Wands. So he's still a little defensive. He's still standing firm of whatever happened there. Whatever's going on in his mind, he still hasn't, you know, changed what he needs to let go of in order to have that, you know, to contact you and break that silence and that sort of thing. Let's see. Will Irish Eyes get a sign? When will this happen for Irish Eyes and the male Aries? Walking outside, so maybe one day when you're walking outside, he will drive by and want to talk to you, or you may run into them somewhere. I don't know. That's what I got. You're welcome, Jasmine. Tammy, why do I feel so sad regarding my ex after all this time? Let's see. Why does Tammy feel so sad about her ex after all this time? Beastie is telling you her opinion. Not quite sure what she's saying, but she's saying something. Hi, Corey. Oh man, the Seven of Wands. Oh, it looks like some sort of thought or memory or something may have triggered it. You know, sometimes you don't realize we have triggers until we're triggered. And it's like, where did this come from? The Seven of Wands. I do feel like that is what was happening here. I feel like you were trying to get through some sort of challenge or some sort of thing, and that somehow seemed to trigger this. Because I feel the sense of having some doubt, wishing that you had their support, or you're wishing, you know, like I feel like you kind of maybe not really realizing it, but it could have happened where it made your mind think of something that you and your ex did or something. Um, and it made it bring that up again. You know, the Seven of Cups is also about dreams and visions and memories and that sort of thing too. For the Seven of Cups, I do feel like there's this energy of maybe your mind playing tricks on you a little bit. I do kind of feel that energy. Whatever it is, I feel like you're going to go through these challenges. There's going to be some changes and challenges that you're going to be facing that may bring up more emotions towards this as well. But with the Page of Cups here in the dark, I feel like there's not really anything that you can do except kind of like ride the waves kind of thing is what I'm feeling. Just to let the emotions run its course and make sure that you're well healed from your ex and whatever the situation was that triggered it. Let's see. Three of Pentacles here. Yeah, I just feel like it's kind of like making sure that your mind and your heart and all that sort of thing is in the right place moving forward. The Page of Wands is here too. You know, the Page of Wands is communication. So I do feel like, you know, if you have someone to talk to fully express what's happening and why you're feeling sad and that sort of thing may help. Yeah, this Page of Wands are dark. I just feel like this is like not something you can rush into it, not something you can just forget and move on. I feel like there's a healing process that wants to come through here. Let's see what the Rose says. The Rose says, plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, and action. Not sure what that means for you, but that's what I got. Oh man. It sucks when things like that happen. You live too far for that? Oh man. Well, it's a sign, so maybe when you're going for a walk outside, Irish, that something will make you think of him and he will contact you. Matthew. You're welcome to me. For Matthew, what emotional toll is Tavisha experiencing due to her connection with the karmic? Let's see. For Matthew, what emotional toll is Tavisha experiencing due to her connection with the karmic? The Temperance. I feel like whatever's going on with whatever she's experiencing, I feel like she's going to start to feel a little bit better about whatever she's experiencing. Because there is a Temperance here, so I do feel like there's this energy of her actually paying more attention to her inner wisdom, like her inner voice. That, you know, I feel like she's getting better at having more patience and being more balanced in whatever she has going on. There is the Ace of Wands in the dark, so I still feel like there's a little bit of hesitation and frustration coming through with her. With the Seven of Wands in the dark as well, I feel like there's this energy of having the sense of determination, wanting to stand on whatever she feels the need to stand on, right? Like whatever decision she's making or has made, I feel like she still feels strongly on that. But I feel like things in her, whatever's going on right now, is improving. There is the Empress here, so I do feel like she's focusing on herself and self nurturing herself and that sort of thing too. Yeah. Let's clarify. What exactly does this have to do with with her connection with the karmic? What exactly does this have to do with that? The Emperor. Ooh, the Empress and the Emperor. Okay, so I feel like she's trying to do you feel like there is love between them? I feel like whatever's going on, their energy with Tavisha is improving for sure. Not quite sure what it is. Um, I feel like whatever it is, Tavisha is feeling very strong, like feeling better about herself and her position, and whatever that means for her. That's what's coming through. She feels like she's more in control over her path and whatever direction she's going towards. If it's love, then that would make sense. If it's whatever she's putting her mind to right now. I feel like her energy is really just focused on her energy and what's coming through to here. Um, but yeah, so if this is towards karmic, then yes. You know, I feel like she's feeling very confident in whatever this is. Um, yeah, I feel like if she was defensive or if there was any issues before, she is overcoming them. Like she's letting loose a little bit. She's being less rigid in her mindset and being more open. You don't think she's love? I'm not saying it's love. I just think whatever her mind is set on, she's feeling very strongly about it. So things have improved with her and her energy. I wasn't really able to pick up any of Karmic's energy. It was all just her energy. For Butterfly, what do I need to know about myself? What does Butterfly need to know about herself? Let's see. Oops, that is not in this deck. Let's see for Butterfly. What does Butterfly need to know about herself? What does Butterfly need to know about herself right now? The world. The whole world is in your hands. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like you can accomplish anything right now, is what you need to know. I feel the sense that you have completed a cycle or on the verge of completing a cycle and really close to starting a new one. You know, Saturday is a new moon, so it makes sense to be done with the old phase and in with the new, right? I feel that for you. I feel the sense of wholeness and achievement and being able to focus on what's the next milestone or whatever's next for you coming your way. And this one says, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this, you may find a path to your best self. So there's that. The Magician is in the dark, though, so I don't know if you're a little bit hesitant about starting this new path or not having the confidence that you need to start your path. Start your path, not your past. Your past may come up and, you know, on you anyways. I don't know why that came through, but you have the Six of Pentacles here in the dark as well. So let's see. What is going on with the Magician and the Six of Pentacles? What is... These came up for you. The Six of Cups. So yeah, I was saying the past. So something from your past may come up. It could be just a good connection with someone that you haven't seen in a long time. Could be just a past memory or something that you've lost. You're gonna find it again soon. The Temperance is a little bit off. Yeah, your Magician, the Temperance is a little off. I feel like it's about believing in yourself, trusting your intuition. Yeah, making sure that you are keeping an eye on your temper too as well. You know, I feel that a little bit. The Page of Swords. I feel like someone may be trying to communicate with you or trying to um, yeah. It could be also someone ghosting you. I don't know if this person wants to communicate with you or if they want to stop communicating with you. I could feel like it can go both ways. Who is this person? Page of Swords. The Eight of Cups. Okay, so I may be walking away from you. I don't know what that means for you, but that is what I got. But whoever this person is, or we're walking away, someone new is coming into your life. Someone that you know, someone that you haven't seen in a while. That is what I got. I don't know what that has to do with yourself, but I feel like you are a badass being. Have that confidence, have that determination. You got this. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, LM. Alice, what are Harris's thoughts and feelings towards Alice? Or what are Harris's thoughts and feelings towards Alice right now? What is Harris's energy? What is Harris's energy towards Alice? What is Harris's energy towards Alice right now? Ooh, the Page of Cups. I feel like he's not very into expressing his emotions towards you right now. I feel like he kind of has them a little bottled up of what his true feelings are towards you right now. What is going on with Harris's and his feelings? What is going on with Harris and his feelings? Why is there the Ace of Cups? Oh, the Five of Swords is in the dark. I don't know if there's been something going on between the two of you, because I feel like he feels like... Has the issue been resolved, or is there still something going on between me and Alice? I said there's some uncertainty coming through. What exactly is Harris's thoughts? What exactly is Harris's thoughts? Oh, man. Whatever happened, I don't know if something happened. I just feel like something may have happened, or Harris thinks something happened. But whatever it is, I feel like he's over it by now. You know? I feel like he feels like, okay, things are gonna improve. Um, I feel like he's just gonna wait for you to come around and tell him what you're feeling, what you're thinking. And yeah, he's just waiting for the right timing. I don't know what the right timing's for. Let's see, what exactly is going on with Harris? Thoughts and feelings here. Oh, the Queen of Wands. I feel like he does feel like you're the Queen of Wands. Someone is hot, vibrant, sexy, all that sort of good thing. Is your question still there? Yeah, your question's on top there. It says Harris's thoughts and feelings towards me, please. Yeah. Um, the Wheel of Fortune's, again, the Wheel of Fortune's in the dark. I don't know what's going on with the Wheel of Fortune here. Because I don't really feel like it's about waiting on the timing. I feel like he's waiting for you to clarify that this is done with. Because he doesn't even, I feel like he doesn't know what happened. Or he doesn't, I don't know. Whatever it is, he feels like he didn't do anything wrong, it seems, you know? Judgment's in the dark, too. I feel like he's fine just sitting there waiting for you to decide what's next. You know, I do feel like he feels like you're the Queen of Wands. Very, you know, attractive, very vibrant, very nurturing, all this fun and good stuff. Is he seeing other girls? Is he seeing other girls? Is he seeing other girls? The Two of Swords, no. Two of Swords is no card. I feel like he has options, so he knows he has options, though. But he's not seeing anyone. That's what I got. Vivi Moonbeam says you're in the lounge. For LM, hello. F's feelings and thoughts about me after my message. Let's see. F's feelings and thoughts about LM after my message. Let's see for LM. What are F's feelings and thoughts about LM after LM's message? Excuse me. I feel like he's thinking about it. I feel like F is thinking about your message. Hasn't really decided on anything yet. I feel like he hasn't decided to move forward towards you or not to move forward towards you. Just kind of like, What is this? Where is this going? I feel like there's a little bit of fear coming through with the Fool here. I don't know if it's just a matter of not sure. I feel like they're not ready to decide on anything. Not sure if your text gave him something to decide on or whatever's going on there. But there is the Queen of Swords in the dark as well. Oh boy. I'm kind of feeling like whatever the text was about, he's not going to answer you anytime soon. That's after my message. You got to give some to get some? Okay, feeling and thoughts about me after my message. You got some? Got to give. Huh. Two of Swords is in the dark. An Eight of Wands. I feel like he is thinking about it, but I feel like he's not going to make a decision. I feel like he was confused about whatever's happening there. But he's kind of like, yeah, the Eight of Wands is in the dark, so he's not going to take action on it right now, though. Um, I don't know. Yeah. There's no feelings coming through here at all. The Queen of Swords is in the dark, but, you know, that's... I kind of feel like he's not open to talk about whatever is going on between the two of you right now. Um, yeah, that's what I got though. I'm not quite sure what that is about. Your heart, hello. Does JP want to grow their relationship and love connection into a higher commitment with Pure Heart? Does JP want to grow their relationship and love connection to a higher commitment for Pure Heart with Pure Heart? I'm trying to get my camera going again. I don't know what happened here. Oh, should probably come back on its own. There we go. What does JP want to grow their love connection to a higher commitment with Pure Heart? They do want to grow it. They do. They do want to grow it and nurture it. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I did to the camera again. You have the Seven of Pentacles and the light here, but the Eight of Cups is in the dark. So I do feel like there's an energy of them just kind of like they do want to grow things, they do want to nurture it, but they're not putting a lot of focus into that though right now. Let's see what else I can get here. What is going on in JP's energy towards Pure Heart? Oh, you have the, the badass being card with the Six of Cups. So I feel like they like how things were before. I feel like they know that you two of you share a lot of good memories together and all that sort of fun stuff. We're not talking about enough. Moonbeam is fixing the camera. Okay. Just gonna try to clarify on why this badass card came out. Oh, the lovers! The lovers is in the dark. The lovers in the dark is kind of like they have a choice or decision that they know they need to make. It's just, they're hesitating. For sure. I don't know why they're hesitating, though. I feel like there is romance and passion and all that sort of good things coming between the two of you. I do feel like you are the Queen of Pentacles. You keep them grounded. You keep them, down to earth and stable and all that sort of thing. I feel like they do feel loyal and dedicated towards you. Yeah, you have another card here. You have a secret message from the universe. The Nine of Swords. I don't know if they're just having some worries and stresses about something or other, or overthinking the whole thing. They're spending too much time in their mind and not enough time in their heart, it seems. The only cups here is the Eight of Cups in the dark and the Six of Cups. The Page of Pentacles too. I feel like they still have a lot more to learn from you, or learn about you. Um, yeah, I feel like they want to talk to you though. Yeah. I feel like they do want to grow their connection, but right now they're kind of like at a pause. You know, they planted the seed, but they're not being consistent in watering it. They water it and then they forget to water it and then they water it. It's a process. This one says that you're a badass being full of love, life, and possibilities. For this, you're gonna find your best self. So I feel like you are on the right path through all of this. It's just a matter of giving him some more time, it seems, if that is what you're willing to do. He's thinking about things, he's weighing his options, he's trying to figure out what is what. I feel like it's just wanting to know more about you is the biggest energy, though. Wanting to spend more time and stuff. Denise! What are Patrick's feelings towards Denise? What are Patrick's feelings towards Denise? What are Patrick's feelings towards Denise? What is Patrick's feelings towards Denise? Oh, what is going on with Patrick? The Nine of Swords in the dark. I really feel like he stays up at night thinking about you. Maybe even worrying about you. I don't know. Nine of Swords is in the dark though. So I feel like there's an energy of whatever his thoughts were about you before, they have improved. And he's thinking about it a lot though. For the everything for the Ten of Swords, everything is fine. I do feel like he's kind of like Patrick is kind of like pretending everything is fine, but I think he's going through something. No contact now. Okay, yeah, I feel like Patrick is going through something. Like there's some worries and stresses, maybe some anxieties, and yeah, they're just feeling defeated. Like I feel like they're having a hard time pulling themselves together. The Fool is in the dark, so I feel they're kind of like feeling a little bit lost on the path that they're on. They don't have any strength. They're feeling very weak. At the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles, so I feel like they're going through a hard time right now. And it's probably why they're not contacting you. I just feel like they're going through a hard time. I don't feel like it's about you or anything. It's just them are having a hard time with life, it seems. That is what I got, though. Alice, thank you. Does Paris want to move towards being serious with Alice? Does Harris want to move toward being serious with Alice? Does Harris... There is the Empress there, so I feel like he does feel like you're his Empress. Does Harris want to move forward with being serious with Alice? Does Harris want to move forward and being serious with Alice? I'd say not yet. Not yet. Why doesn't he want to take me to the office happy hour before group dinner tomorrow? No, the Hierophant is in the dark. So I don't know if it's just he doesn't want a commitment right now, just wanting the dating side of things. Um, I feel the Three of Wands, he has no future plans right now. You know, you're just kind of like living it day by day, hour by hour, maybe. For the Eight of Pentacles in the dark as well, I do feel like there's the energy of them wanting to make some improvements, but at the same time, kind of like stuck on his old ways, his old habits. Like, I feel like whatever's going on with Harris, he's not going to change who he is, it seems. The Queen of Cups here is in the dark. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Judgment. So I don't know if he's just judging himself very harshly, or if he's worried about how other people are going to judge him being with you for whatever reason. Um, what does Alice really need to know about Harris right now? Why does Harris not want to take Alice to the happy hour? Ooh, the Three of Swords in the dark. I feel like he's worried about people judging him and people accepting him and that sort of thing for whatever reason. I feel like he's not going to move towards anything right now. Like, whatever's going on with the two of you right now, I feel like he's fine the way it is. He doesn't have any cards to suggest that he's going to change what's ever happening right now. Like, if you guys are just dating, that is what he's comfortable with. Um, yeah, I'm not quite sure what your relationship is together right now, but whatever it is, he's not changing that right now. There's no future plans right now. He's not breaking the habits that he's already into right now. Did Veron see Alice and Harris together? Did Veron see Alice and Harris together? The tower would be no. That is what I got. Wolf Bandit, hello. Would moving to Europe be good for me? Ooh, for Wolf Bandit. Would moving to Europe be good for Wolf Bandit? Moving to Europe be good for Wolf Bandit? Would moving to Europe be good for Wolf Bandit? The world. I feel like the world is saying, do what you want to do, right? I feel that for you. The Six of Swords is in the dark. So I do feel like it's a matter of clarifying and modifying your plans, whatever that is. Like, make sure you have a good solid plan before you make any decisions. I feel like, the cards are saying, like, make sure your plan, exactly what you're getting into before you make those decisions. The Ten of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of letting go of something, but also learning about something as well. Learning what you need to focus on right now, learning what everything you need to know maybe has to do with this planning side of things as well. The Sun is kind of like, just don't take a leap of faith. Don't just, do it on a whim. Make sure there is some solid reasons why you want to move to Europe and making sure that you know what to expect once you're there. Why is the world in the light? Why is the world in the light? But I do feel this sense of wholeness, of fulfillment, and achieving whatever milestones you've been trying to achieve right now. Let's see. Why is the world in the light? The Three of Cups. I feel like there may be an opportunity for you where you are now that you may miss if you leave the area. The Three of Cups is in the dark too, so you may miss your friends and your community that you do have now. It may be hard to transition in that sort of sense. Six of Cups, yeah, you will miss whatever you have. You'll miss the community and the life and all that stuff that you do have now. And that's what I got. Love. Have I met my future husband already? Has love met her future husband already? Has love met their future husband already? Has love met their future husband already? Well, the Empress is a yes card. So is the Fool. I don't know. Or seen him. Yeah. For the Empress, I feel like maybe you have seen him crossing paths, is what I'm feeling. Like maybe you've seen him, but don't really know him all that well, you know? Yeah. Because the Empress here, I feel like you've been in the right places at the right timing. You've crossed paths with each other in a good positive sense. But the Four of Cups, I feel like, you know, there may have been they haven't really like dated or anything, you know? There hasn't really been anything there. But I do feel like your future spouse, you do have like a past life or like some sort of spiritual connection towards each other, though. The Five of Wands is in the dark. Why is the Five of Wands in the dark? Why is the Five of Wands in the dark? The Tower. I feel like it's not the right timing, you know? There may be some unexpected changes where you will meet this person, but not quite yet. What type of environment was this? Okay, what type of person? What kind of environment did they cross paths? What was it like where they crossed paths? What was the energy when they crossed paths? I really feel like by water. I don't know if that makes any sense for you, but I feel like he did say something towards you. So I don't know what he said. Like I don't know if he just like pulled the door open for you or what. But I feel like he did speak to you before. You have talked to this person. I'm still feeling like you have like a past life connection together, especially with the Six of Cups here in the dark, and the Five of Wands in the dark. Tower. Yeah. I feel like when the timing is right, you're gonna meet this person again. Viviani, general reading. What does Viviani need to know right now? What does Viviani need to know right now? What does Viviani need to know right now? Oh man. I feel like things are really tough, or they will be really tough coming up. Whatever's going on, I feel like you're going to be moving forward in a positive light. I feel like you're going to be going through, reassessing whatever you need to reassess, and move on. So I don't know if this is like a restart for you or just a starting over, whatever this is. I feel like you're going to figure it out. There is the Nine of Swords in the light. So I feel like whatever stresses and worries and all that sort of thing that you've been having, you're going to overcome them because you have the Knight of Pentacles here. Even though he's in the dark, I still feel like things are going to be improving because I feel like you're going to be more resourceful, more self-focused, more in tune with what you truly want to go after and moving forward in that sense. I wasn't supposed to be on tonight, Bernard, but I came home early enough to do it. But I'm not going to be on tomorrow, no. I will not be here tomorrow at all. But I wasn't sure if I was going to be here tonight because I thought I was going to be coming home too late. But we came home early enough. um, I just want to clarify this for you, Deviani. What exactly is the King of Pentacles suggesting here in the dark? King of Swords. Whatever it is, I feel like it's a matter of you leading your path, like leading forward with confidence, with your logic, you know, with authority, like just being more confident in yourself. Especially with the King of Pentacles here, I feel like it's just a matter of focusing one step at a time, making sure that you feel secure with your financial situation, and all that sort of thing. The Ace of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like there is going to be a new beginning coming, but I feel like this new beginning comes with you being more assertive in yourself, like being more assertive in your intentions moving forward, as well as being more comfortable with who you are. Yeah, like there's a lot of self-love, self-focus energy coming through that you're going to be focusing on, and it's going to lead you in a different direction. It's going to, like I said, make you feel more successful, more resourceful, more um, confident in yourself. Yeah, that's what I got. Hopefully that makes sense. Dream. Does this Gemini feel about me? How does this Gemini feel about Dream? How does this Gemini feel about Dream? Let's see. How does this Gemini feel about Dream? Oh, man. I feel like the Gemini does think about you. Does think about you a lot, but I do feel like this Gemini may have some past hurts. Like, I feel like the Gemini has had their heart broken before, and they still haven't healed from that yet. They're really struggling with healing their heart and accepting whatever happened between him and whoever broke his heart and moving forward. I feel like that is what's causing him to be a little bit, the Seven Wands. He's trying to move forward without the healing side of things, it seems. Yeah. I just kind of like feel this energy that he has a little bit of doubt, maybe a little bit paranoia about having a broken heart again. The Five of Swords is also in the dark. What is going on with the Five of Swords? I feel like it's just a matter of him, wanting to, forget and move on. But, you can't just forget without healing, seems to be the issue. You gotta let the healing process before you can continue. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. He wants that long-term success. He wants to move forward. He feels like he can do it without healing. But I feel like he's not going to have that true spark of passion and romance, like that deep, real connection he could have with you without the healing. The Temperance too, like move forward in moderation, seems to be a struggle. That's what I got though. I feel like that is what the energy is wanting you to know. So I feel like some of that, even though he feels like he can have this a badass success with you, he needs to heal his heart first. Vivi! Guidance for the new moon in Aries on Saturday. Yes. I was thinking I should have did a new moon today. I'm gonna do a new moon on Saturday though. I don't know if it's gonna be a video or a live. It'll probably be a video, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, there's gonna be new moon readings. It's on a Saturday instead of my normal live nights, which kind of sucks. For Vivi. What does Vivi need to know about this new moon in Aries? What does Vivi need to know about this new moon in Aries energy? What does Vivi need to know about this new moon in Aries energy? The Knight of Wands! Well, whatever the new moon is bringing for you, it's going to come hot, heavy, and fast. So get ready. I'm glad you're ready, because you're going to have to get ready. Knight of Wands, that's fast-paced movement, like, let's go. Spark of a new ideas, new things coming towards you. I just feel the sense of you moving forward, fearless, unstoppable, just, I'm ready to go kind of energy. But don't go too fast. You don't want to mess this up. I do feel if there's any stresses and worries and anxieties, it's just because you care about what you're going after. You know, if you really care about something, it is gonna cause some stresses and anxieties and worries because you want everything to be perfect. I can feel that for you. The Seven of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like whatever it is, don't doubt yourself. Have that confidence. Be the Knight of Wands. You know, you got this. You know, you may be rushing into a brick wall, but you're rushing into it anyways. So be prepared for whatever that is. I feel like someone or something from your past is going to come back. What does V need to be ready for? What does V need to be ready for? Love! Okay, maybe it's Knight of Wands isn't you. Maybe it is a love, a new passion. Um, Why is there the Ten of Swords in the dark? Why is there the Ten of Swords in the dark? You know, Ten of Swords in the dark could just be like new beginnings, like pulling yourself together, rising above, learning some karmic lessons, right? Nine of Swords. Yeah, releasing the stresses and worries and anxieties and overthinking and just moving forward in a positive light. You may be at a crossroad with some really tough life decisions about what's next for you, but I feel like you got this. Let's see what the Rose has to say. It says, the fertile void, inner winter, rest, patience, and potency. Not quite sure what that means for you, but I got. Hi, Divyani. You're welcome, Divyani. LM, thank you for the donation. Is F still seeing someone, and is he happy with her? Is F still seeing someone? For LLM, is F still seeing someone? It's not supposed to be there. Is F still seeing someone? Is F still seeing someone? The Six of Wands is a yes card. Is he happy with her? Is he happy with her? I feel like he's happy with her. He's still with someone, but he does want to move on from her. So I don't know, even though he's happy and he's content and he's with someone, maybe he's bored and would like some action on the side or whatever that is. No problem, Divyani. So that is some messed up energy. Let's see. What exactly is F's intentions towards LM? What exactly is F's intentions towards LM? Oh, the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change of mind. Let's see what let's try these ones. What exactly is F's feeling? What exactly is F's feeling towards LM? Two of Cups. Huh, that is some messed up energy. They feel they are connected to you, and they believe that the two of you can form a strong partnership together. I don't know what's going on here. Even though he seems happy, maybe he's happy with you too. He has a decision to make, that's for sure. Excuse me. Jojo. Does Kay really love Jojo? Does Kay really love Jojo? Does Kay really love Jojo? Oh man, what's going on here? The strength card is in the dark. I feel like Kay is not very confident in himself, maybe has some doubts. But I do feel like Kay really does see you as his empress. You know, someone who's very loving and nurturing and grounded and, you know, it could be a little stubborn sometimes, but hey, it's the empress, right? I feel like they see that you're creative, devoted, all that sort of good energy. The Three of Pentacles, they do want to see where things go between the two of you. The Two of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like they're unsure exactly where this relationship is going. They don't know if you're their true soulmate or not, but they're willing to do the work to see if it is or not. You know, I feel like they're feeling very grounded, very realistic with their intentions, their thoughts, their feelings. The Temperance, they feel very in tune with you. Like the two of you balance each other out, it seems. What is Kay's real feelings for Jojo? What are Kay's real feelings for Jojo? Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. So this one says, they feel that you are very positive. They are memorized by you and your independence. They are not worried about losing themselves with you. Nine of Pentacles, right? So they do value your independence. They do see that you work hard. You try your best. Yeah, they like it. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is also ruled by Venus, right? So love planet. So there is love there. They're just trying to figure things out. Trying to see where things go. They're willing to put in the work, though. The Three of Pentacles here. They just need a little bit of a confidence boost, it seems, maybe. Or maybe that's your energy. I don't know. Dr. Fizza. What's coming in love for Dr. Fizza? What's coming in love for Dr. Fizza right now? What's coming in love for Dr. Fizza right now? Bernard says to make sure you're not a question like that. I'm not sure what that means, Bernard. Dr. Fizza says the temperance is in the dark. Oh man, making sure that you don't have a hot temper, right? I don't know. Or you're not letting your temper get in the way. Not quite sure what that means for you. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's someone else towards you. But the temperance is in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of things getting a little bit chaotic and maybe a little bit too chaotic, causing some sort of stresses and worries coming through. I don't know. But I feel like you're going to be able to release that negativity, come into some inner peace energy, and figure out what is what. I do believe that. The Two of Cups, I don't know if this is an imbalance between you and somebody else, or if it's just you being torn about making a decision that's really hard on your emotions. Ugh, that would be a tough choice when it comes with emotions. The Empress is in the dark too, so I feel like it's a sense of like believing in yourself, being creative of what choices and decisions you do need to make moving forward. What does this have to do with what's coming in love for Dr. Fizza? What does this have to do with what's coming in love for Dr. Fizza? Ooh, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I do feel like this energy is coming in. Maybe the Two of Cups is love coming in, but it's a little bit slow or a little bit of a disconnection because they're the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, which is a great pair, right? They're both very logical and, you know, they have good communications together. I do feel that. I feel the sense of honesty and being very direct with your emotions. So I don't know if it's like more direct with your emotions is needed because of the Two of Cups is in the dark. What is going on with the Two of Cups in the dark? The Empress. The Empress is in the dark again. Huh. And the Empress in the dark is kind of like having a little bit of a like self-doubt or drama or something. I don't know. Page of Pentacles. Whatever it is, I feel like you need to talk about it. Talk about it with, I don't know if you know who this person is or if you're in a relationship, but I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had here to make sure you're both on the same page because I feel like your mindset is both on the same page. I'm just not sure if your emotions are at the same places where they need to be. to balance each other out, right? With the temperance here. Oh man, that's what I got. Hi, Blue. Genstar, what is coming for me? What is coming for Genstar? What is coming for Genstar right now? What is coming towards Genstar right now? What is coming towards Genstar right now? Oh, whatever it is, you're gonna get justice. I feel like good karma is on your side for whatever this is. I feel like there's an energy of something wanting to come to an end. So I'm not quite sure what that means for you. But I feel like it's like, don't resist the ending. Just go with the flow and see what happens. Because I feel like there's going to be some changes. I feel like you don't need to fear these changes. It's just like, I don't know if it is also about like being stuck somewhere or just being stuck in your mind or wherever that is and like needing to reprioritize what is most important for you to accomplish right now and what is not. The Emperor here is in the dark as well, so I do feel like there's this energy of you taking back that control. You know, the Emperor in the dark is like you feel like you're powerless. You feel like, you know, I don't know if it's like overworked or overwhelmed or whatever that is. There's a peer pressure going on there. Oh, social media itself seems like peer pressure, right? I feel the stresses and worries and anxiousness coming through. But whatever it is, I feel like you're on the right path. You're going to figure it out. I'm going to clarify these cards. These cards are calling to me to clarify. What does Genstar need to know about this energy that's trying to come through here? What will be justice for Genstar? This one want to come out? Too many fell down there. Let's see. What does Genstar need to know about this energy? Ooh, there's going to be some tough, difficult decisions to make. I feel like whatever these two options are, they're both going to suck, but you're going to have to choose anyway. You know? Whatever you choose, I feel like, you know, there's going to be a good outcome either way. The Knight of Wands is in the dark here, too. The Knight of Wands, I do feel like there's the energy of you making a quick decision. Like, don't contemplate it too long. There's not one that's better than the other. It's just a matter of choosing. But yeah, do it quick and don't sit on it too long. What exactly is this going to be for Genstar? Oh, the Knight of Swords in the dark too. Whatever it is, like, to be rational with your decisions, be realistic with your expectations, be honest with yourself, with what you can manage right now when you're trying to decide on whatever this Two of Swords energy is. Don't overthink it though. Like, just make that quick decision. Don't think about it too long. One's not better than the other. Just whatever you feel is best for you to do. You know, I feel like it's keeping your emotions out of it is probably the best thing. And just do what you feel is realistic, and you know, I feel like it's gonna make some big changes, but yeah, it will help you keep moving forward in the path that you're supposed to be on. Or it may change the path that you're on now into a better path as well. I won't forget your question, Bernard. Firefly magic. What is Firefly magic? How does Firefly magic feel about Firefly? How does Firefly magic? No, I said that's so wrong. Oh my goodness. How does the Scorpio feel about Firefly? How does the Scorpio feel about seeing Firefly again? How does the Scorpio feel about seeing the Firefly again? Ooh. There's some interesting energy here. The Four of Pentacles, I feel like the Scorpio feels very possessive. Like, Firefly is mine. She's not going anywhere. um, I feel that energy. The King of Cups, I feel that, the King of Cups is a Scorpio, right? So, feeling very compassionate, very calm, very patient, attractive. I feel like they feel very attracted towards you. Yeah, I do feel that. Loving, caring. But it's a Scorpio, right? So Scorpios don't like to talk about themselves all that much. They can be a little private or a little bit secretive one way or another. For the Seven of Swords, I do feel like they think about you a lot, even though, they may be a little bit sneaky, but it could be just the Scorpio energy. Scorpios in general are secretive. They don't like to talk too much about themselves, right? They like to keep that under wraps for whatever reason. I don't know. It's a curse that they're born with. Every zodiac sign has their blessings and their curses, right? But theirs is like they like to bottle things up and, you know, but I feel like overall they do have a lot of love and compassion towards you. They do want to nurture. They do want to see where things go. They're unsure about where things are going right now. They're unsure of, you know, but that is also the nature of a Scorpio, not being 100% sure of what exactly their future plans are. Kind of just living in the moment, see how it goes, kind of thing. I feel. Knight of Swords. Yeah, they want to take action towards you. They want to have romance with you. They are dedicated to you right now, the Hierophant. That's what I got. New love. New love is looking for love. What does new love need to know about love? Oops. These two came out. So maybe someone from your past is gonna, maybe someone's gonna reconcile with you, an ex or something. I don't know. That is definitely a choice you're gonna have to make if you're gonna take them back or not. The Eight of Pentacles, I feel like they want to take action towards you quickly. They've been thinking about you. They've been missing you. They've been wanting you again. I don't know. Let's see here. Where is this love life connection going with new love? Where is this new love? What is... I feel like it's a new love. I feel like this person knows you. So I don't know if you've dated them before or they just know you. Because they're thinking about you. They're thinking about taking action towards you. They want to make some future plans with you. Who is this love? Thank you. Oh, this love may be a little bit chaotic. Oh, Jot is exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, just like you did the first time. But after the join, you have to put a question. Because the first time you were exclamation mark join, which is perfect, but it also has to have a question after. Like exclamation mark join, general reading, or love reading, whatever you want. Hi, Dottie. How are you? Let's see. Why is this tower energy here for this love? It looks like a beautiful love energy. I'm not going to try these ones. Why is the tower here for this love? Why is the tower here for this love energy? Two of Wands twice. Ooh, this person. I don't know if this person has a decision to make or you, but the Two of Wands came out twice, both in the light. So it's like something needs to give in order for the two of you to be together. Yeah, I feel like it's considering your future, or whatever the future plans are, see the bigger picture, make sure you're both on the same page in your mind and your heart and all that sort of fun stuff. The Eight of Wands this is in the dark. Oh, the Eight of Wands in the dark. So I feel like there's, I thought this was, for some reason I thought this was the Eight of Wands. I really felt that. I want to take action, I want to go fast right now, kind of energy. But this is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands is here. Okay, huh. I don't know why I read that energy wrong, but whatever it is, I feel like they do want some success with you. They do want to come towards you. They may not want to come too fast because they want to know what the future plans would look like. Maybe that is why there's a tower. They're indecisive at making some sudden moves too quickly, but they do want to come towards you, whoever this person is. That is what I got. New love. Oh, I already did that new love. Oh man. Bernie, hello. Bernie, Chris's feelings towards Bernie. What is Chris's feelings towards Bernie? What is Chris feelings towards Bernie right now? What is Chris feelings towards Bernie right now? What is Chris feelings towards Bernie right now? Why are they all in the dark? The Five of Swords in the light. The only one you want to be in the dark, isn't it? Oh man, what's going on here with the Queen of Swords in the dark? Queen of Swords in the dark. I just feel like there's this energy of them kind of. I don't know if they're like trying to like bite their tongue for whatever reason, not say what's on their mind, what is truly on their mind towards you, Bernie. Because I feel like they don't want to have a conflict with you. The Ace of Wands is also in the dark. So I feel like whatever's going on, they're feeling a little lost on what exactly their intentions or motives are towards you right now. There's a little bit of an imbalance going on. What exactly is Chris feeling towards Bernie? What exactly is Chris feeling towards Bernie right now? I don't know what's going on, but you have the Tower and the Devil both in the dark. I feel like they're trying to release any negativity that's going on with them. They're trying to have a clear mindset, but they keep getting stuck in their head and being discouraged and being a little bit, ugh, you know? Not quite sure what that is about. They're trying to move forward. They're trying to move forward. They're trying to release the negativity that's around them right now. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to get a clear mind. They're trying to stay focused. They don't want to fight with you or anything. They're trying to get themselves in a better position to come towards you to have this Two of Cups energy. I feel like they do want this Two of Cups energy. They're just struggling with something right now. They're trying to get over it. That is what I got. Garnett, finances. What does Garnett need to know about finances? 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 What does Garnett need to know about finances right now? Ooh, there's something coming in. You got the Nine of Wands. No, not Nine of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is even better, right? The money card. The Chariot. I feel like you may feel like you're a little bit out of pause. You're not moving too fast. You're just kind of like pulled over. Not going anywhere kind of energy. But you are going to get that badass success with the Six of Wands, right? The badass card. I feel that for you. But I feel like it's about you having badass with a vision. Like, have a vision about what the success is going to look like for you. You know, success looks different for everyone. So I do feel like it's whatever your vision is, have some pride, be confident. I don't know if it's like you're going to get a boost in your raise or in your money. I don't know how you might get some money. I feel like something's gonna come through for you. Financial wise, it's gonna improve. The Page of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like if you're waiting on somebody, this is not where the money's coming from. If you're waiting for someone to contact you or tell you something, it's not from them. What does this Page of Cups mean for Garnet? What does the Page of Cups mean for Garnet? The Eight of Wands. It could just mean that this is coming for you, but it's going to take some more time. There's still some delays with that coming through for you, but I feel like it will. Yeah, just stay confident, you know, keep your pride, keep your vision about what you're wanting out of this. That is what I got. Ariana, would the managers at both of my jobs once I get a second job? Would the managers at both of my jobs once I get a second job? Trying to understand the question, Ariana. Oh man. Um, would the managers at both my jobs, once I get a second job, be okay with me having 2 days off a week? Let's see. For Ariana, would Ariana's managers, both managers, be okay with Ariana having 2 days off per week? I would say no. Oh man. I'm not quite sure if the universe misunderstood the question, like you wanting 2 days off just in general between a week, or if it's like their universe thinks like you want 2 days off per each job, so that'd only be like, you know, take you 4 days off. I don't know. The Five of Cups is in the dark though, so they may have some understanding. They may give you some leeway though. The Hangman, they may see things from your perspective. They may. They may want you to see things from their perspective. I don't know. Everything is fine card, so that's a 10 of Swords. But I feel like, I don't know, something will come out of this. I'm not quite sure what that means. The Fool's in the dark. Let's just clarify. What exactly does this mean for Ariana? Will the managers be okay with Ariana having 2 days off a week? The Five of Swords is a no card. So is the Knight of Swords. So is Seven. There's a big no card here. So I have no idea what that means for you, Ariana. I don't know. Hopefully the scheduling itself will just work out so that you don't have to actually take 2 days off. It'll just, you know, happen naturally. Just, you know, manifest that energy. Bernard saw saw 7, so he's lucky. Yes, number 7 is a lucky number. 7's always been my lucky number too, Bernard. VV, what does the future connection look like with a VV and Mike? What does the future connection look like for VV and Mike? What does the future connection look like for VV and Mike right now? Hi, Andrea. Ooh, the Four of Wands celebration. Let's go, right? Hot and heavy romantic energy. I can feel that for you. The King of Wands, too. I see romance coming through here. The King of Pentacles. Romance, but also keeping it real, right? Keeping it grounded, realistic. Not rushing into anything, just having some fun, passion, love, energy coming through. You know, things improving here with the Nine of Swords in the dark. I feel like you're releasing any fears or any doubts or whatever that is between the two of you. So the future is looking good. Also, will it be a long-term relationship? Well, I feel like with the Four of Wands, that's a yes card. Will this be a long-term relationship for Vivi and Mike. Will this be a long-term relationship for Vivi and Mike? The Fool. Well, it's up in the air. The Fool's like, take a leap of faith and see where it goes. Right? And that's what I got. Hi, Angel Rose. Hi, Yusai. Hello, everyone. Hi, Gigi. My baby. General reading for my baby. What does my baby need to know right now? What does my baby need to know right now? What does my baby need to know right now? Oh, the Temperance is in the light. So I feel like whatever's going on right now, your spirit guides are guiding you and trying to direct you in a positive light. I feel like they're wanting to push you to open up your eyes to whatever the Ace of Pentacles is. I feel like you're going to be starting something new. I don't know if it's a new opportunity, a new job, a new position in the work that you already have, or whatever this is. But I do feel like there's a new beginning coming through for sure that's going to give you some growth and success of some sorts. I feel like it's just a matter of believing in yourself, making sure your heart and your mind's in the right place. You're moving forward with moderation and patience and all that sort of fun stuff, right? Yeah, I feel like whatever's going on here is divine timing for you. The sun, again, this beautiful opportunity of fun and positivity and all that sort of fun stuff. There is a Hierophant, so I feel like whatever this is not what you're expecting. It's outside your comfort zone. It's outside of what you would traditionally expect to come out of this is something new. What exactly is this energy for my baby? What exactly is this energy for my baby right now? Ooh, the moon. It's still illusion. It's still not set in stone. It's still up in the air, but it's coming anyways. Maybe it's going to come with the new moon energy that's coming on Saturday. The world. The whole world's in your hands, but I feel like it's you. This may not be a completely new cycle that you're going into, but it's a new something in the cycle that you're already in. Is what I got. G. Is Nicole serious about Griffin? Is Nicole serious about Griffin right now? Is Nicole serious about Griffin right now? Is Nicole serious about Griffin right now? For the High Priestess, I feel like they're not very in tune with each other right now, though. But there is a good balance overall with the Six of Pentacles here. There's a good equal give and take kind of thing. They nurture each other. There is a Ten of Wands here, so I feel like I don't know if it's about they're still working things out or they're trying to figure out what is what. The Queen of Pentacles is here too, so I feel like whatever's going on, you know, they're trying to take care of each other. They're trying to focus on the positive side of things. They're being very realistic with their expectations of each other. What are their feelings towards? What are Nicole's feelings towards Grandma? What are exactly Nicole's feelings towards Grandma? That's the Emperor. So I feel like she feels very confident in Garima. What? Chariot. Oh, I feel like she wants Grandma to move forward in a positive light. I do feel like she does want the Grandma to move forward. But there's a death card, so I'm not quite sure what's ending between Nicole and Grandma. It seems like something has come to an end. Well, that's what I got. Beloved Calypso, hello. How does Mark feel about Beloved Calypso right now? How does Mark feel about Beloved Calypso right now? How does Mark feel about Calypso right now? Oh man, for the Six of Wands and a Light, I do feel like that badass success is coming through. So I do feel like Mark does feel great about you. You know, I feel there's a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of romance, or he does definitely has a lot of romantic thoughts towards you. The Page of Wands, I feel like he does want to ask you out or express those hot, fiery, passionate energies towards you. Does have a clear mind, has that does want to set clear intentions towards you. Maybe has a new idea or a new spark of something. The Ten of Cups wanted to come through too, so I do feel like Mark does feel committed towards you right now. A lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of I feel like even a spiritual connection trying to come through here. Um, yeah, I feel like they feel very passionate towards you, romantic, creative. Yeah, I don't know. The stars in the dark though, so I don't know if it's your energy that's kind of like doubting this, or yeah, I don't know. The star in the dark, it could be just a little bit of feeling discouraged or disconnected for whatever reason, but overall, there's some good energy there for sure. Queen of Wands is in the dark. Oh man. It could be just them feeling a little bit insecure for whatever reason. Maybe not really wanting to be a little flexible on what's happening or what's not happening there. But overall, there's some really good energy. LM, thank you so much for your donation. He told you that last week? Oh man. Am I on F's mind when he's with her? He told me that. Okay. Is F on LM's mind when he is with her? F does F have LM on his mind when he's with her? Yes, for sure. Yeah, and I feel like she knows it, and that causes some sort of conflict between the two of them. Yeah, he does think about you, but he's trying to balance you and them out at the same time, though. You know, this Pentacles is about balance. He wants to give to both of you. You know, I feel like the two gifts is like you and her, and wants the both. No, the other way. Pretty sure I said if LM's on F's mind, right? Okay, we'll try it again and see what's happening here. We'll try that again, LM. Is LM on F's mind when he's with her? Is LM on F's mind when he's with her? The King of Cups is a yes card, and the Tower is the same thing as before, that it does cause conflict between the two of them. But yeah, kind of saying the same thing here. When he's with the girl, yeah, when he's with the girl. Yeah, and that's what caused conflict between him and the girl. The Judgment, he wants things to work out fairly, but you know, King of Wands can be sometimes like that, right? King of Wands has these big visions, very confident, very determined to make whatever he wants work to work. Um, is LM on F's mind when they're together? The Fool. The Fool is in the dark. Let's see. Ace of Wands. I don't know. Why are you on his mind? I don't know. I feel like it was. I feel like I had it right the first time. That he does think about the girl when he does think about you when he's with the girl. Is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like he wants to have you both. That is what's on his mind. He wants to have you both. You know, that's what he wants. He wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. He doesn't care if the two of you fight over him. He's completely fine with that. You know, I feel like the girl sometimes knows that and she doesn't like it. Um, but you know, he wants them both. So I feel like he does whatever he wants to do to keep her, but he's doing whatever he wants to keep you too. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, yeah, exactly. He wants the both of you. I feel like she doesn't want that though. Yeah, so I don't know. That's causing some sort of conflict there. Uh, Blue, just a general reading, please. Yes, for Blue. Blue, are you here? For Blue. This one came up, the Ten of Wands. Let's see, why is this energy here for Blue? Why is this energy here for Blue? What is going on? For the Ten of Wands, I do feel like there's this energy of, even though you feel overloaded with responsibilities, whatever's going on there, I feel like you're still pushing through anyways. You're finding the strength, you're finding the motivation, you're finding whatever that is from somewhere to move forward. You know, it may not always be 50-50 of whatever effort you're trying to put in, but you're still putting in the time and the energy and that sort of thing anyway, which is great, right? I feel like there's a sense of some stresses or worries about financial situations. But I feel like there's energy of like there may be some resources you can reach out to. I can feel this energy of like you're reaching out to someone and them giving you some support some way or another. I don't know. There is a Two of Cups here, so I do feel like there's this energy of you um I feel like making connections with other people too. So I don't know if this is a romantic connection coming through or a work or some other connection that's going to help you through this and get that balance. The High Priestess here is like trust your intuition, trust, you know, whatever moves you're trying to make moving forward. Too many cards on the floor. Well, let's try another deck anyways. Let's see, let's clarify what exactly does Blue need to know about this situation. Yeah, have faith. You know, don't doubt yourself. Turn your star into the light. Have faith. You may have to do some introspection, think things through before you make your next moves. But you will have that happy harmony card, right? Happy home, happy life card here. I do feel like things are going to be improving. You're going to see the light. You're going to see the rainbow. It's just a matter of taking some time to really contemplate what exactly you do want moving forward. And have faith. You know, trust the universe is guiding you in the right direction. I know it's a lot of work, a lot of, you know, stress and worries and things, but I feel like you got this. You're going to figure it out. Bernard! It's your turn, Bernard. You still here? Says, yes, yes, yes. I'm still standing. Okay, I'm glad you're still standing, Bernard. It's your turn, Bernard. Your love reading. The new job interview tomorrow. Let's see. What does Bernard need to know in love right now? What does Bernard need to know in love right now? What does Bernard need to know in love right now? Ooh, the lovers. There's love. I mean, she might give you a headache, but you know, there is love coming through here. Hopefully she's not gonna stab you in the back though. I'm not quite sure what that is about. You have the Ten of Swords and the Light here, so I do feel like there's some stresses, some worries, maybe even some betrayal coming through here. I don't know. Maybe she's just really worried about you because she really cares about you. There could be that too. You know, when you really care about something, it does cause some stresses and worries. What does Bernard need to know about the job interview tomorrow? What does Bernard need to know about the job interview tomorrow? Ooh, the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to work well. They're going to see your skills. They're going to see your dedication about working. I feel like there's a lot of good energy trying to come through here in the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be, you know, you're going to work with a good team. You're going to develop your skills. They're going to recognize that you have a good thing going. Make sure that you're, you know, moving forward with patience, making sure that you're well balanced. You get enough rest tonight before tomorrow. You know, that your energy is in a good place. What else does Bernard need to know? The Page of Wands. You know, after the interview, they may tell you they're going to call you if, you know, when they make a decision. So you may have to wait on their final decision, though. This one says, a rose without thorns. So joy, peace, sweetness of life. So there you go. It's a rose without thorns. So you don't have to worry about the thorns. It's all beauty. Beauty and love. That sounds good, right? Alice! Does Harris want to move towards being serious with me? Does Harris want to move towards being serious with Alice? Does Harris want to move between... Does Harris want to move towards being serious with Alice? Does Harris want to move towards being serious with Alice? Oh, the Six of Cups is in the light. I feel like Harris does think about it, but, you know, the Five of Wands is in the dark. So he has his doubts, you know? He has his doubts, he has his worries, he has his concerns, he has his reasons for whatever that is about being serious. The Nine of Pentacles is in the light. I feel like Harris really values his independence a lot. Yeah. I feel like he feels like he works hard, he does his success, he likes how things are with his independence. Yeah. And that's gonna go on Alice. You're welcome, Bernard. I'll see you Sunday. Yes, Bernard. Corey. How do you see a second car coming in? Ooh, for Corey. Is there a second car coming Corey's way? Is there a second car coming towards Corey? Is there a second car coming towards Corey? Oh, just go back a little bit, Blue. Just go back a little bit. Yeah. What is Corey expecting a new car? Is there a new car coming towards Corey? The world. I would say yeah, right? The world. I feel like you're gonna complete that task of getting a second car. Will one of my kids help in getting a financials with their credit or something else? Will one of Corey's kids help with getting finances for their credit? The Lovers is also a yes card. Any idea when the second car will happen? I don't do timing, but let's see. What is the energy around Corey getting a new car? What is the energy around Corey getting a second car? What is the energy around Corey getting a second car? I feel like there may be some stresses and worries before it happens, but I feel like someone's gonna reach out towards you and give you some clarity. So I don't know if it's one of your kids or someone else, but I feel like you will get some communication about when the second card thing will happen for you. Is there any other advice we can give to Corey about this situation? Oh, the King of Cups. You know, believe in yourself, be confident in yourself. Move forward through all of this with compassion. Don't get your emotions get in the way of what your intentions are. Set your intentions, you know. Don't doubt the universe. Don't doubt whatever, you know, whatever you're trying to put your focus and energies into, you know. My mom, she would tell you to light a candle and tell the candle what you want. When I was a kid, my mom did that her whole life, you know. If we wanted something, we had to light a candle and tell the candle. My mom seeing this, I feel like she'd be running around the house right now and just lighting candles. Like, yep, she needs a candle. That person needs a candle. The other person needs a candle. I feel that energy for you. For Caramel, when will Caleb ask me on a date? When will Caleb ask Caramel on a date? When will Caleb ask Caramel on a date? What is the energy around Caleb asking Caramel on a date? Let's see. First of all, will Caleb be asking Caramel on a date soon? The hair font is in the dark. Oh man, there may be some delays coming on with that. Not sure what that would be about, but there's gonna be some. Yeah, I don't know. The hermit is also in the dark. Maybe he needs more time to think about it. I don't know. What is Caleb's true intention towards Caramel? What is Caleb's true intention towards Caramel right now? He's thinking about coming towards you. He's just slow. You know, he has to take his horse out and then get on it and then move forward. For some reason, it seems like there's too many steps there. That he's just, you know, I feel like he's coming out of his shell though. The hermit is in the dark, so that is a good start, right? He's getting out of whatever energy he's in. He's getting his horse ready. He's gonna come towards you. It's just taking him some time, you know? The Ten of Pentacles. He will have success. He will reach out to you. He will set his intentions towards you. I feel like his intentions are to be loyal towards you. Does want some sort of commitment here. Does want success with you. It's just, you know, he's being stubborn about it. The Empress, she's very stubborn, that one. I feel like he's being stubborn in whatever way he's being stubborn with. I don't even know. Let's see. Why is he taking so long and being stubborn about it? Page of Swords. He's trying to think of what's the best thing to tell you. You know, he's trying to tell his mind, like, what do I say to Caramel? How do I feel like he's trying to wrap his words in the right direction so that he's clear of what his intentions are towards you. I feel like he will communicate this towards you really soon. Seven of Wands. Yeah. He's a little slow, but I feel like he's gonna find his strength, find his confidence to come and tell you what he needs to tell you about all of this. No problem, Blue. You're eating cold rice noodles? Oh man. Dottie. What did I see happening for Dottie? What does Dottie need to know right now? What does Dottie need to know right now? You're welcome, Blue. What does Dottie need to know right now? What does Dottie need to know right now? What does Dottie need to know right now? Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is in the light. I feel this energy of... I feel this energy of you breaking tradition. I know that's not what the Ten of Wands means, but I feel like that energy is really strong. Like, you're just gonna break, okay, I'm not gonna do what I keep doing, I'm gonna do something different. And see what happens. And I feel like that is gonna give you success. It's gonna make you feel like there's a lot less weight on your shoulders. And I feel like it's gonna get you out of energy you're in right now. You're just gonna be able to come out of it. The Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups in the dark for Dottie? Why is the Knight of Cups in the dark for Dottie? Why is the Knight of Cups in the dark for Dottie? Yeah, we know things are a little bit shaken up right now, but What is coming towards Audie? Why is there the King of Cups and a light? Six of Wands, you're gonna get that badass success. It's just about believing yourself, changing things up. Don't do what you normally do. Do something different. And I feel like that's gonna relieve some of the stress and worries that you're having, you know? The Ten of Swords pick that up too. I feel like you're gonna turn your Knight of Cups into the light and have some compassion for yourself. Do some self-care, love. That's gonna give you that badass success, right? The Six of Wands, the badass card. Just do something different. You know, sometimes something different is just a little thing. You know, doing something different is just like, you know, doing like, I don't know, just doing something you don't normally do. You know, just like, you know, decide to do something at a different time than you normally do. Have breakfast for dinner or something. You know, sometimes it takes a little change to make a big change. You're welcome, Caramel. You say, why do I have the mark on my... Okay, why do I have the mark on my right iris? Is it related to my DNA spirituality? Let's see. For you, Sai, why do I have the mark on my right iris? Is this related to my DNA spirituality? Oh, BC's telling you what she thinks. BC is telling you what she thinks. I don't know what that is. For the Temperance is in the dark. You know, the Temperance is in the dark, so the Temperance in the dark can represent reclaiming your power, right? So I do feel like it's probably is that spirituality thing. Yeah, I do feel that because the Temperance in the dark is like reclaim your power, like step into, you know, what you need to do. You know, dig into your family roots or whatever that is. So maybe you're like me. You know, I'm a generation blood witch myself. I have witches on both sides of my family, my mom's and my dad's. So, you know, and I learned that by looking into my family history. I didn't know that before. My parents didn't even know that until I looked into the ancestry thing and how talking to, you know, the other people in my family, and how they remembered how other people did things. For the Seven of Pentacles and the light, so I do feel like there's this energy of you planting your seed and growing and figuring out what that is. You know, it's a Pentacles card, so it's like digging deep into your family roots of whatever, you know, whatever that is for you and seeing where it goes. And I feel like that will help you rebuild that strength, regain that power, and let you see things clearly about who you truly are and who you're truly meant to be. That's what I got. Alexis, hello. Should Alexis move out of state to Boston? 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 Ooh, the Six of Pentacles, I feel like there's this energy of you weighing your pros and cons and trying to figure out what is best for you to do. Because I feel like it's really a personal decision. The universe supports whichever you decide. It's just a matter of figuring that out for yourself. There is a Page of Pentacles in the dark. But I feel like this is kind of a decision that you need to make, or the universe thinks that you need to make it, not seeking advice from others, you know? I don't know why, but that's what's coming through. There is a Tower in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of if you move to Boston, I feel like there's an energy of you releasing some sort of fears or releasing some sort of energy as well, or feeling less anxious about something. The Queen of Pentacles is in there. Busey. No, but you're too noisy. I hear you. Busey is telling you something. I don't know. We're gonna clarify what all this means, though. Why is a tower in the dark? Why is a tower in the dark? Why is a tower in the dark? I just feel like there's this energy of like, you expect the unexpected kind of energy, right? I feel that. Or the Four of Swords in the dark too. I feel like there's an energy of like, know exactly what you need and don't ignore what your needs are, kind of thing when you're trying to decide what you should do and your pros and cons list here with the Six of Pentacles. I don't know why I want to say the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is like, pause before you consider your next choice, right? Or decision. Let's see what is going on here. The Three of Wands and the Death card. Oh man, there may be some changes that you're resisting to change beforehand. The Three of Wands, making sure your vision is very clear about what you expect when you make these decisions about moving. That is what I got though. I don't know. Yeah. Oh man. It's tough, eh? It's tough when you don't know how to move forward without that clear perspective and making decisions on your own. I know I hate that. I'm always indecisive about my decisions too. My pros and cons lists are always equal, so which one's better, right? I gotcha. It's a tough one. That makes sense? Okay, I'm glad that makes sense. I wish I could give you better answers though. Erica! Messages from my higher self. What does Erica's higher self want her to know right now? What does Erica from her higher self want her to know right now? What does Erica higher self want her to know right now? BC is sitting in Moonbeam's spot right now, waiting for him to tell her to get off the table. She's too funny. Let's see. What is going on here? What does Erica need to know from her higher self? For the Fool, I feel the Fool wants you to step outside of your comfort zone. I feel like there's this energy of don't be reckless, don't be impulsive, but step outside your comfort zone if that makes any sense. The Queen of Cups is also in the dark, so I feel like there's some self-love energy that's needed here. I feel like there's an energy of you moving forward with whatever your heart is leading you to do. Like follow your heart, figure out what is for you. Trust your inner voice. Stay strong. I do feel that energies come through. Do whatever you feel is fair for you to do, and whatever you feel is fair to do in general. Because I just feel this energy of going through some life lessons, maybe karmic lessons, I don't know. But going through it with honesty and compassion. Yeah. And then you have the Seven of Swords is in the dark. I feel like the Seven of Swords is just like being completely honest with yourself. What is realistic for you to do? That is what your higher self wants you to know. Why is the Seven of Swords in the dark? I just feel the sense of like you like being careful of your actions, because I feel like your actions do speak louder than your real lies. I feel like someone's watching what you're doing and maybe judging you a little bit. I don't know. The Ace of Swords, you know, having this clarity, having this breakthrough of new ideas and being spontaneous, trying something outside your comfort zone. The Seven of Swords is in the light again. Seven of Swords twice, once in the dark and once in the light. Yeah, I do feel like there's energy of somebody watching you, and you watching them, and you're both being cautious of each other. I don't know what that is about, but that's what I got. Jot, hello. What are Ashford's true intentions towards me? What are Ashford's? Am I saying that right? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Ashford's? What are Ashford's intentions towards Jot? What are Ashford's true intentions towards Jot? Ooh. I feel like they feel very balanced with you. Like I feel like they feel like there's a good connection overall between the two of you. There's a good communication between the two of you. I do feel that. I feel like there's a love and abundance and all that sort of fun energy as well. There's a strength, so I feel like whatever the connection is very strong. I feel like they're a little bit unsure of what exactly their intentions are towards you right now, though. I feel like they do want to cut through the truth of something, so I don't think they want to know the truth about how they truly feel about you or what they truly think about you. I don't know. Let's just clarify here. What exactly is Asfred's true intentions towards Jot with the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords in the dark? Oh man, you have the 10 and the 9 of Swords both in the dark. So I feel like they're struggling with making their true intentions known to you right now. The Knight of Swords being in the dark, I do feel like there's energy of them being a little hasty in their decisions, maybe a little bit aggressive, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to figure things out. They're spending a lot of time at night thinking about it, trying to figure out what is what there. The Temperance, I feel like they're trying to weigh their options. Trying to figure out what is what they need to move forward towards, what they need to do. I feel like they're just trying to figure it out, but they have a lot of good feelings towards you. Excuse me. That's what I got, though. Got all these cards mixed up. Culture! What does culture need to know? Because culture, may I please have advice or guidance on dealing with manager B? What does culture mean? What advice can we give to culture regarding dealing with manager B? Excuse me. Ooh, there's some good energy there. The Three of Cups. I feel like whatever's going on, that the manager B thinks that everything is working out great. Three Cups energy. And the collaboration seems to be good. I don't know. Three Cups can also represent meeting up. So maybe meeting up and talking to your manager about what their next move and all that sort of thing is. The Knight of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if there's any inconsistency going on with this manager or what their deal is. But I feel like there's energy of like whatever's happening is like some consistency is needed. There is the Page of Wands too, so I feel like there's about talking to your manager. I feel like the best advice here is talking to them and being completely honest. The Ace of Swords is like cut through the bullshit card, right? I do feel that making sure there's no confusion, make sure there's no misinformation, and making sure that whatever you're telling him, that is true. Not this person said this and the other person said the other thing. What you know. yourself, not from what hearing from others saying is what I'm feeling. Um, yeah, let's see. Can we get some other advice for culture? What other advice can we give to culture about dealing with the manager bee? The Knight of Cups. I feel like whatever it is, like be confident and be honest. Yeah, and do have this conversation with them. Just clear the air of whatever's happening there. And that's what I got. Aries, what is the outcome of my daughter and me finding a place of our own with the housing voucher HUD? The voucher expires on April 19th. Huh. Let's see for Andrea. Andrea the Aries, what does the outcome of my daughter and me finding a place of our own with a housing voucher? Let's see. What is the outcome of Andrea finding a place with her daughter? Ooh. I feel like there's going to be a lot of challenges in finding a place with your daughter, but I feel like if you're consistent, you will find something before the time that expires. I know there's not a lot of days left, but the Five of Cups, I do feel like, you're ready to deal with whatever comes your way. I feel like it's a matter of focusing on the goal, finding a place. The Seven of Wands here is also in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of overcoming this obstacle, this challenge. You are going to overcome it. I think it's like standing firm, do whatever you need to do. The Seven of Swords is in the dark, though. I feel like there's this energy of being strategic with your planning and being clear on what exactly your intentions are, because I feel like you're going to be at a crossroads with making a decision. So I don't know if the decision is kind of like choosing a home that may not, may not be exactly what you're looking for or hoping for. Like kind of like just, yeah, I just feel like you're going to be at a crossroads with making a tough decision, like a tough love decision about that home. Let's see what kind of advice we can give to you though. What advice can we give to Andrea about this place? The Three of Cups. I feel like you're going to figure something out. The Three of Cups is like working together, collaborating maybe with other people, ask other people about a place. The Two of Swords is in the dark. Yeah, difficult decision. But I feel like something will work out though. Yeah, I feel like something will work out. You're here? Yeah, I just did your reading, Andrea. I feel like things will work out. There's going to be some challenges for sure. I feel like you're going to overcome them, though. There's going to be some tough love decisions you're going to have to make. But that's what I got. That's what I got. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you all for being here. Hope you have a great weekend. I will be back on Sunday. I'm not going to be on tomorrow, but we'll be back on Sunday. So I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you all next time. You're welcome, Andrea. You're welcome, Erica. Bye, everyone. I'll see you back on Sunday. You're welcome, Culture. Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye.